Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Hello, my name is Mike, and today's show is brought to you by our Amazon page. Please remember to shop at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. It's quite simply the best way to support this show. If you need it, Amazon has it, and you can get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. Bookmark it, please.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
I don't want to flip you out, but there's a human arm behind you just a moment ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is. Lean in and say hello. This is my daughter, Elizabeth.
Yay!
Say right in the camera.
Elizabeth.
Right in the camera. Say hi.
Hey now.
She doesn't want to spend too much time on camera. She's in her bathing suit. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. We just got
Say
a
hi.
PG rating.
Say, Elizabeth, would you like to say,
PG.
say happy birthday?
What were you, G before?
Oh, happy birthday, Oscar.
Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Can't wait to see you this summer. Nice seeing you.
Oh, and Oscar, I want you to know that I have
Closer,
all
closer.
A's. I have all A's and B's right now, so that 3.5
Nice.
GPA is holding up.
Solid. Can't wait to see you this summer.
What's the AB ratio?
They get
What's the AB ratio?
Oh yeah.
How many A's?
Oh, two.
Two.
And how many B's?
2 B's.
2 A's and 2
Two
B's.
A's,
and,
two
and,
B's.
and how many AP classes?
3.
3.
Whoa.
There's my daughter. 3.
She must take after her mom.
That's my daughter, the archaeologist. The archaeologist. Shut up, you. My God. I'm not an idiot. I'm smart.
I'm smart.
They said that you take after your mother, which would indicate the joke big. I'm stupid. You see?
Actually,
Okay,
I
get
thought
out of
he
here.
was
Go to the
Mike. I
pool.
think he was just offering advice to please take after your mother.
Fun.
That doesn't hurt me.
No.
Anyway, so it is Monday.
All
it
day.
is March 30th, and it is the birth of our Savior, Oscar Santana.
Yeah.
Hey now.
37?
37.
Wow, that's not
Oscar,
old.
you
this
remember when I
douchebag
told
30
Rob
is
to go
fleeting.
into the company till and write a check
Yes.
for $100?
Yes.
I'd like you to write a check for $150.
Wow.
Rob, I'm sorry. I knew this was going to upset you.
Burn.
I knew this was going to.
Face.
I know this is going to upset you, but you know the reality of
I
it,
do
right?
indeed.
You know the reality that is the reality. I want more out of you. Next year, I'd like you to write a check for $102.
That's right. Until then, I'll just kick in the $1.50.
That's right. That's right. And Rob knows the $1.50 coming out of his own
That's
body.
right.
No, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do.
Mike, you
I
don't
will
have
be,
to do anything. You really
Well, no,
shouldn't.
I know I don't. I know I
Yes.
don't. But the fact of the long distance thing and gifts and birthdays doesn't work. It didn't work for Rob. I don't expect it to work for me.
It's our long distance dedication.
Here's what I think we do.
Yes.
This is what I think we do. I think when I'm up there the last week in May, which is when I'll be up in D.C., we
For
will.
the Cherry Blossom Festival? Or what's
Of course.
The occasion?
Always the cherry
It'd be
blossom.
much too late for that.
Spy
It's
report.
always the cherry.
Spy
I
report.
think we'll have, and we won't have a dinner because we don't want to like gather ourselves and like reconvene after
It'd
we
be
do
nice
this.
to see
But-
you.
Yeah,
And
what-
Carla. Maybe
What
a
is
couple's dinner.
Well, see, I was thinking more like a lunch after the show.
Like just the three of us?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I
can it
don't
be a
wanna-
partner's lunch where we make Pony and the intern leave? It's just the three of us, maybe
Mike,
sandwiches.
let's go out for a
Should
nice
we?
lunch.
We'll have a nice lunch, not
Nice
a
lunch.
crazy nice lunch. Oscar, around there, where would be the
Capriotti's.
closest?
No, not
What, the
Capriotti's.
You
Capriotti's
get a
deli?
sandwich, yeah.
It's not about him. It's about me.
Oh, it is about you. Well,
Yeah, and I don't want to go to a deli. I don't want to go to a deli.
I
I'd
forgot
like to
it was
go to-
about him.
Rob, do you remember the old lunches at
Rob
WAVA?
said
Don't you remember
Capriotti's.
that?
Mike,
you don't. You weren't with
Mike,
us at
you need to
WAVA.
remember something. I
Yeah, you
wasn't
weren't at
there.
W. You weren't at
I wasn't
WAVA.
there. I came much
That's right.
later.
That's right. I always
Let's
think
go
you've
to
been
Good
with
Guys.
me forever. No, we can't do that.
Why? We're grown men.
I'm not allowed.
Oh, come on.
I'm not.
You're Mike
I'm not.
O'Mara. You do
no,
what you want.
I'd like to
I
have
thought
some
you were one
camaraderie.
of the good guys. That they
I am
named
one
it
of the
for.
good guys. Pick a rat. You got a whole you got 2 months to pick it out.
Camelot.
Yeah, well, and so stop. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you today? I would like you to pick out a place around your neighborhood that's around the studio that we can walk to that's nice. You know? Is there?
I do love Surfside and our curry, the great pizza place.
Oh, our curry is great.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Mhm.
Then we'll go to one of those two. And should we bring the interns?
Yes. Well, depending on the day. If they're not here, well, they can't be here. You
Tough
know?
tease.
Yeah.
Tough
Right.
tease for
Tough
that.
tease, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Would it be
And-
would it be out of school to bring the interns but make them stand at the table?
Yes. That'll be the deal.
That'll be it.
We'll make them stand the whole
Can
time.
I make amends real quick if you don't
Hey, how about
mind?
this?
Yes.
How about this? Why don't we bring the interns and give
Isn't
them
this
fake
great?
give them fake cameras? And this is exactly what I've always wanted
Why
to
do
do.
they have
Always
to
wanted
be
to play
fake
this.
cameras?
Well, they don't have to be fake cameras. Give them cameras like maybe if we could like borrow a really nice video camera that we
Yes.
don't even use.
Yes.
Right.
And we have, or just 2 cameras, and have the interns stand out on the street like paparazzi
Oh, yeah.
love that.
and
They can
take
be
our
dressed-
pictures.
They can be dressed as newsies.
Like in the 30s?
Yes.
No.
No?
No newsboy caps.
We'll have
in
them-
newspapers.
They just need a couple of cameras, and they have to really and have them take our pictures
And
during the
they should
entire
call
lunch.
out stupid TMZ-like questions. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun. That'd be
What?
Say
nice.
that- and
what do you
and
think
Rob,
about Governor Pence?
yeah. Are you enjoying the city of Washington?
How long are
What?
you in town?
What time is your testimony? We'll write them, Rob. We'll write them,
We
and
will.
I
the,
love
and
it.
the interns
We will.
have to
Gonna
do that.
happen.
That's
Gonna-
it. All right, so it's a deal. We'll do
Mike,
that when I come back. We'll have
Rob
the
had
birthday deal.
a wonderful birthday earlier in March, right?
Yes, I did.
And I ordered something from Apple. I never gave it to him. And as I was,
that's right.
As I was tidying up this weekend,
Oh, no way. Really?
after drinking heavily, and studying for accounting with Zoolander, I came home and I said, "Oh my God, I never gave this to Rob, just sitting in
How
a box."
cool. It's
Is it true that you and Zoolander study in your underwear? Is that true?
No,
that what I heard
no,
was that
no.
just a
studying
nasty
his
rumor?
underwear,
No.
if you know what I mean.
We had a
Hey, am I
killer
right,
study
fellas?
sesh this,
What
this
is
Sunday.
that, Rob?
This is a Mophie portable charger. So
Yes.
instead of a case, it actually is like an extra battery you can bring with you
But
and charge your phone.
It comes with the wire built into the actual charger, so you never have to carry around that lightning cable for your iPhone.
That is so cool. Thank you,
You're
Oscar.
welcome.
You have a little something
Wow.
there
I have a
too.
little
I'd
something.
like you
Can
to
I open it?
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
wow.
I wish you would.
Jesus!
Wow, look at
I'll
this.
just leave. I feel so I've never felt more disconnected
Why?
from the
No,
show than
you're-
right now.
You're a part of it right
Yeah.
now, man.
Oscar?
You're in on it.
You're killing it, Mike.
$110.
Oh, wow, you're killing me.
I love it. Love it. I love
$110.
it. Oh,
Thank
look,
you
an
very
Elvis card.
Shocking,
Yes.
right?
It's very, very
It's
nice.
young Elvis, my favorite.
Wish I
Elvis.
could see it, but I can't see it.
It's all right. Here's to a birthday that's not only great. I hope I hope that's Elvis in a hat on a Harley. Great, and that's pretty good.
Okay,
Aw,
that's.
sweet.
Can I read it the way it should be
I
read?
hope
you read
that
the card
I hope
properly?
I hope that it's Elvis in a hat on a Harley. Great, and that's pretty good. Enjoy, Rob.
Because
Okay, I get
that's
it.
the picture of Elvis. It's Elvis wearing a really
you show
bad
that?
hat.
Can you show
Hold that
show
up
it
to the
on
screen for me. Thank you.
All
very
right,
much.
all right. I like this.
Elvis
wrapping
in a
paper.
hat. That's a great birthday.
All
Elvis
right,
in
what
a
could
hat on
this
a Harley.
be? It's a big box.
It's shoes. It looks like shoes.
Mike, I haven't even opened it yet. You
Well, it's a shoebox.
You're like a little kid.
Big. It's the size of a shoe.
Oh my
It's
God!
a
It's,
shoebox.
Mike's limited edition. I mean, Rob's limited edition Kirkland 10s for $17.99.
$16.99.
16 on sale. $16.99. I too can be like Rob Speedway.
$16.99. You will never. They will never touch his feet. There will be someone he will give them to. Let's take a look at
so
those.
gross.
Matt, can
they're
you
attached.
Matt, can you
else
hold
to do,
those
Oscar.
up to the camera so we
that's
can?
a- Mazel tov.
All right,
Look at
very
this. Look at this. So sweet. Rob, you're such a kind man. Oh, he gave me a sweet gift card, by the way. Sweet.
Yeah.
nice. Kirkland.
Thank
I'd
you.
wear them.
Kirkland.
I'd wear them in a heartbeat. I really would.
You wear them and your heart begins to beat because of the excitement. Are you a size
I'm
10?
I am a size 10.
Your
Thank
feet
you.
are, you know what? Once you put your Mack Weldon socks on and
Yes.
those shoes, life, things are going to start happening to you
The
now.
sublime and the ridiculous.
It's like
oh my
Scientology
God.
shoes.
And you know
Well-
what? I was really looking at them. Even the box sucks.
Yeah, it's like it's like they didn't want to take the time.
Look at
to
those.
actually
It's some sort
sell
of
you on the shoe.
cheap Chinese box made in China with a bad Chinese hinge on it. It's really lousy.
Thank you.
So, Oscar, what will
Happy
you
birthday.
do with those kicks when you get home? What will you do, or will they even make it out of the studio? Am I making an
there's
assumption?
a box at a Cracker Barrel in Manassas, one of those big tin boxes that says Planet Earth,
That's
where
the
you
one.
can drop, where you can drop shoes
Yeah.
and shirts.
Charity.
you
Thy
know
name
what?
is Santana.
What's amazing is the homeless people say we'd really rather have the $16.
Start the show. That's a good time to start.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Morning.
You
name's Alien. My real name's Al, but truth be told, I ain't from this planet, y'all.
Alien?
That's what they call me.
Why are you here?
I saw y'all in there. Look like nice people. Thought maybe I'll bail you out. Everyone could use a little bailing out once in a while.
Why?
Why not? Come on, y'all. Why acting suspicious? Get in.
Where are we going?
Go wherever you all want.
Cotty.
Got the right idea? Come on. I'll be your chauffeur.
Give me a chauffeur.
Yeah, y'all can play Beyonce. You went to a party, you got crazy? Did you get crazy? Come on, spring break, you get crazy? It's here I will stay. Spring break. Spring break. Spring break forever.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Speedwack, Oscar Santana. And now, from his office chair, here's Mike.
Live texting during the show, getting the text from a couple of people that Oscar's level is way too low. So we can bring Oscar's level up. But yeah, we've had some... I think there were Gribblies in the studio this weekend. I think stuff happened in the studio. That's just my...
Park and Stein were in here.
Very strange. Live from the Gabby Viper Studios from sunny Southwest Florida and our nation's capital, this is the Mike O'Mara Show. We are powered by Encore Insurance Services and heard daily for over 5 years at MikeO'MaraShow.com, online, on air, and on your mobile device. The Mike O'Mara Show is a daily radio show and podcast with the greatest listeners on the planet because they get it. And if you're here, you get it too. We want to welcome back FanDuel to the Mike O'Mara Show. Attention, Major League Baseball season starts next week. They're getting serious. They really are. I see them every day. I love them. FanDuel is here to help you. FanDuel is changing the way people play fantasy baseball and making it more fun than ever. Don't miss your chance to join before the season kicks off. Sign up now to play one-day fantasy baseball at FanDuel.com. FanDuel.com has immediate cash payouts and entry fees start at just $1. Forget about waiting 6 months to win a league. Play today, win tonight. Yep. No season-long commitment, no upfront fees. Instant gratification, baby!
Yeah, baby!
Remember Chris Prince?
Yeah.
$724 million he has won on FanDuel.
Thousand. Million. I mean, Chris Prince could buy FanDuel, I imagine.
Yeah, but it's... Did I misprint it?
Does it say million?
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, no!
How was the supper club?
B&B.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
724,000. Still fantastic, and he keeps winning. That's the thing about Chris Prince.
Winning.
Yes.
Doubling down. You buy a nice home in Scottsdale over there, David Cash.
Yeah, I don't know, with a yard.
You know, I like that just about as much as anything when that happens. Anyway, FanDuel.com is handing out more than 2.5. Is it $1 million or is it maybe 100?
That's million, Mike. It's
huh?
million.
Half-ass says what?
Million.
Okay. FanDuel.com is handing out more than $2.5 million every single day this MLB season, but you can't win if you don't play. Just go to FanDuel.com, click the microphone in the upper right-hand corner, use our code TMOS, and sign up today. Special offer for new users. Every dollar you deposit, is it every dollar?
Yes, it is, Mike.
It is every dollar.
Okay, it's every dollar you deposit. FanDuel will match it. Will they match it? Are we sure?
Yes,
every dollar for dollar.
Guaranteed.
Up to $200 that gets earned as you play. The offer is only good for the first 50 people that use the code TMOS. Just remember to enter the TMOS code at FanDuel.com. This offer ends soon, so sign up today. FanDuel.com, where every day is a new season at FanDuel. So it is Oscar's birthday. You had the big birthday weekend with I had the listener meetup at the big ball game over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Rob had the supper club and made hurricanes to get his hot neighbor women drunk. And it was just a fantastic experience, and it was great, and I'm the only one who didn't drink. Damn it!
Did you have a beautiful day at the ball game? The weather was supposed to be perfect.
Yes, Mike, no booze.
Sober.
Yeah, I mean, I go to the doc tomorrow, and I'm going to say, take me off these drugs.
Remember
so
when you went
I
for a
can
year
have a cocktail? Yeah, but
without
but
drinking?
now I had a little small taste, and I think I drank 3 different times in a 2-week period, and then bam, it was back on medication, and so it whetted. It whetted
man.
my appetite, and to be honest with you, I'm ready to. It's down here.
Trying
I'm
to
watching
live your
everybody.
life.
I'm watching all these vacationers down here. I'm watching all these spring breakers down here.
Spring
By the way, don't send your kids to Panama City, Florida. Okay,
Really?
I had the discussion with my daughter, and I said, really, there are places you go, and there is the place you go, and if you go to the place. And that's what people look. They're college kids. They're students. That's what, or are they? And if you send kids to the place, it's where everybody coagulates, and it's just
What,
it
you wanna
gets
take
a
a
lot
road
of
trip or
press.
something?
It gets a lot of press. No, I was just talking about the fact that she's aware of it because she's going to be going to college.
Oh, yeah.
And the Panama City thing with 8 people shot. I watched some video before that story broke, and I was watching video taken of Panama City, and you had these people on the beach, and there were I knew 1% of the population they were talking to were actual college students on spring break.
Right.
It looked seriously like there were 40-year-old African-American pornographers there that were down there looking for subjects for the next film. These were grown men. These were grown. And race doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm just talking about
What
the
you
guys
saw.
that I saw.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the guys that I saw looked like they were 50 years old. And that
And
is
there's a pretty
very,
big
very...
disparity. I went to spring break for work. I remember this because all my friends were making fun of me. But at WHFS, when I was, I think, 25, they sent us down to South Padre Island.
Okay.
And it was like an Xbox, Microsoft deal. But you ended up at South Padre Island. And I was there with the afternoon jock, Tim Virgin.
Now, was that the place to go at that time?
At that time, it was pretty big. All the Girls Gone Wilds were filmed there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just wherever the place is, that's
Yeah.
where that happened.
And I remember going down there and I said, whoa. Like, I remember being 18, I remember being 25, and it was, you could tell who was 25 and who was 18, 19,
Yeah.
20, 21.
Yeah,
right?
but in this the video that I saw, and it wasn't exclusively African Americans. Don't get
Right.
your panties
Mike,
in a
you
wad
already
about
said
that.
it. The
but the
blacks,
fact is,
they're
no.
there.
Look, I am talking about the video I saw had a guy that looked probably the age. Well, I don't want to go so far as to say he was Bill Cosby's age, but he was probably Kirk McEwen's age.
Maybe he was
You know, and-
chaperoning.
The fact
I
is,
don't
and
know.
it's-
Do you remember when we were
big
hanging
lens.
around at Bar B when we were at spring break?
Yes.
And this is really sort of hard because we were
Oh,
those
Didn't
we
see
were
a lot.
there. We were there.
We were those creeps.
and
Yeah.
we were the creepy old
Yeah,
guys.
and no
That's
one
right.
talked to us.
But
But
when
by
you
the way,
saw
but by the
other
way, we were
creeps,
like
they were easy to pick out.
Yes,
They really
it's
were.
It's a very, very scary scene because apparently that there is a tremendous amount of bad stuff that's happening right now because they're simply on population alone, and you got a lot of people down there that come in to prey on not the guys, they're preying on the college women. That's what they're doing.
And everyone's
so
hammered.
Please. And then they had some, I don't know the details of that, but they had some shooting up there as well. And it just, all I know is the video I was watching for this, I said, these aren't people that are kids. These aren't kids. These are grown-ups that I'm seeing.
I watched that movie.
And it freaked me out. It really wigged me out.
We had the opening today from the show from that movie Spring Breakers.
Spring Break.
Spring Break. And when I'm watching it, I said, this is scarier than The Exorcist. The whole image of the whole spring break culture, it's like everything is out the window.
I think we've had this conversation. Did you ever go anywhere?
No, I never did.
Not even like a road trip anywhere?
No.
Ocean City,
Mm-mm.
maybe?
I went to Sarasota. In my sophomore year, I went to Sarasota. I think it was my sophomore year. Yeah, I think it was my sophomore year. I went to Sarasota.
I mean,
and
just to be sure, college, right?
I went from Marist College.
All
I
right.
went to Sarasota, and I flew down with a girl. And
that's right.
she said, "Do you want to come? I'm going down to spring break."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, I'm not doing anything on that week." She said, "Well, why don't you come? Why don't we go down together?" And I immediately made the false assumption that it was going to be the Mike O'Mara lucky trip.
Yeah.
And I was going to be tremendously lucky.
No, you were stuck in
And-
the zone, the friend zone.
And we on the plane, during our first conversation on the plane, she professed her love for Frank Biscardi. I believe that's the guy's name. And I knew immediately it was just like, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, well, I love Frank.
Frank the Tank.
And I'm like,
Biscardi.
okay. And it just sucked. But I did see Jim Kick and Larry Zonka in a bar down in Sarasota, so that was fun.
Yeah, but
the Miami Dolphins. That's how old I am, by the way. I
you
saw
get to third base
old
with
Miami
them?
Dolphins.
Third base with Larry Zonka.
Yeah. So, by the way, and you know what, Oscar, that did sound a little racist. I regret saying that. But
I
the
don't
fact
think
is,
it did.
But
I think
the fact is,
talking about what you saw.
They're old guys. They were old
Yeah.
guys, and I have no idea whether they were pornographers or not. But the fact is, it's just I have two daughters, and it wigs me out and it freaks me out. And when they talk about the sheer numbers of people that that jump into Panama City, that converge on Panama City, Florida, for this particular time, it's scary.
I saw
and even the one we were at Fort Myers Beach. There's nothing going on. Really relative to a
right.
real
very,
spring
very
break.
mild. Unless
Right.
Oscar and Jimmy went to the volleyball game for day drinking.
That was fun.
That was almost
That was a
something.
good day.
That was
Well, I
almost
think
something.
really anytime any of these destinations, you got people on vacation that are adults, and it's just when you see adults, grown-ups that are in the thick of the college students, and I'm all for, look, they're going down there, they're underage drinkers. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, my philosophy on underage drinking, you fight for your country, you can have a glass of wine or a beer.
Sure.
You can do that. I think if you can get your legs blown off in service to the country, you can go have an adult beverage on a beach. I don't think that's a big deal. What is a big deal is when anybody is in a pack, they behave badly. When kids are in that large a group, it is the mob mentality, and bad crap can happen. And I wouldn't be comfortable. I wouldn't have been comfortable in that when I was a college
And the
student,
mob
to be honest.
mentality is made worse when there are people that are perhaps older that can sort of stir the mob up to do things they
Yeah.
normally wouldn't do.
Absolutely.
The mob on
And-
its own might not be problematic, but these
Right.
old pornographers or porn enthusiasts
The
enthusiasts cause trouble.
pornographers.
Yeah, it's very, very scary. It's very,
Those are
very
just
scary.
running around.
So how long did you, Oscar? You'd strike me as somebody who probably did more than one spring break.
I was blessed, Mike. My parents would pay for what I wanted. They would send. I went to Acapulco, Cancun.
Acapulco.
Yes.
Sound like an episode of The Love
Cabo
Boat.
San Lucas.
You went to like all during college. You did
Yeah,
that.
it was phenomenal.
So you were like
I
a lifer
actually-
spring breaker.
I was the guy that would put the trip together, and I would get a discount because I put the trip together for the campus.
Crafty. He gets
So,
around.
so I would actually set up because they have different companies that do this. Like Student City was one of them, I think, if I remember correctly. And you would sign up. You fill a plane basically. You sign
Sure.
up 200 of your friends, and then you would get your trip for like 50% off.
And when you were in Cabo San Lucas and Acapulco, you were there mostly visiting relatives?
No, but it was fun. That was a fun spring break. I think the wildest though was Cancun, and that was the first spring break I ever went to as a sophomore in college. I remember going there. I said, people are going to die. And they didn't, but I'll tell you, the nefarious drug use.
Was it like
was out of control.
Was it in like an
and that wasn't by me.
all-inclusive?
No, we stayed in a cheap place, a Holiday Inn, and I remember we weren't even on the beach side because it's pretty expensive, right?
Yeah, I honeymooned there.
We'd have to cross the street to go to the beach.
Right.
But we never even made it to the beach because everyone just got hammer timed at the pool and at other hotel pools. I think we saw the beach once.
Wow.
One time.
You just
80
went to the
yards
bar.
from the ocean.
Just
Mike.
go to
80 yards
parties.
from the ocean, but mostly we'll be at the pool.
You would
And
just
isn't
go to
there
parties.
and this is sad.
And
I
you
mean,
can get
we're
pharmaceuticals all you want. If you're
this
into
is
that.
this
I'm not
is
into that.
so sad because don't you hear the obligatory guy that takes the swan dive off the 8th
Yeah.
floor balcony, and that happens too.
You don't
and
have to
it's
do
just-
that though. There's a big choice.
You're not required. You're not
no,
required to
no,
do
no,
that.
no,
Is that
no.
it?
When you were
Now,
doing
every
a-
time I see that, and look, I've done some dumb stuff while hammered on spring break and out of spring break, right?
Right.
But you don't have to get on the balcony and stand upright and show everybody you can balance yourself. No, I've never seen in my entire life someone do anything dangerous to that level like that. I've seen people passed out in the bushes or on the side of a cactus. I've done
In their
that.
own vomit.
But,
Sure.
I've never seen somebody. I look up and everyone's trying to do their almost
I
famous
am a
moment.
golden
yeah.
god.
I don't. See,
Oh,
I've
by the
never
way,
seen
when I
that.
came down to Sarasota, the other thing I didn't mention to you, it was
Yeah.
like Sarasota makes Cocoonville look like a middle school. I mean, the fact
why
is,
did she choose that though?
I have no idea. Might have been a rate, might have been something cheap. I have
And
no
Mike,
idea.
I would say that things might have changed for the better outside of the shootings at Panama City because people are so much more aware of cameras that I imagine if you're going to get up and do a wet T-shirt contest or anything
Right.
like that, You're going to be aware that everybody has a cell phone camera now, and it's not pixelated. It is clear, and it's in HD, and you probably don't want to do
There's
that.
also a certain segment that is probably spurred on by the camera.
True.
Like say, I want to remember this, and I want to remember
Half
this.
the things I would have done that I did when I was younger, I probably would never have done knowing that this could go into my permanent record.
Exactly. No more
amazing
swan
to
dives
watch.
for Uncle Oscar.
It's amazing to watch. Well, we'll come back and we will tell you about Oscar's birthday weekend and Rob's couples swingers party with the key party.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about my day at the ball yard with the great people from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We'll all be back right here on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hey, Oscar, are you ready to go to CrossFit with me?
I will be in a sec, but right now I'm updating my Mike O'Mara Show app.
Mike O'Mara Show app? What is it?
You have a mobile phone, right?
Sure.
Is it a smartphone?
You bet.
Is it an Android or iOS?
I don't know.
Well, it's easy. Is it an Apple logo or a little green robot?
I always thought it was an orange, but I guess it's an apple.
Okay, so you have iOS.
Okay.
All you have to do is go to the App Store and type in TMOS and hit search.
But is it really worth my time?
Absolutely. It's the easiest way to listen to the Mike O'Mara Show on your phone.
Oh, that Mike O'Mara Show app. It's new and everyone's talking about it.
I updated yesterday, and I love it.
I have an Android. Will it work for me?
Absolutely.
Both platforms. The new Mike O'Mara Show app. Download it and improve your life today.
We love it.
Yay!
Dumbasses. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Harry's Razors.
Nice.
Harry's. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed
I don't
to
think
say.
they care anymore, Mike.
I'm supposed to say Harry's or
Harry's.
Shaving
Harry's.com.
products, razors.
Shaving products.
Yes.
Harry's.com. We told you that Harry's gives you the best shave of your life. Harry's puts nearly a century of shaving experience into each blade. Man, they're sharp as a tack. From their German factory for a superior shave every time. But what you need to know is that Harry's will save you money. Since they make their own blades, you get an amazing shave at a fraction of the price of drugstore brands. Ain't nothing like a close shave. Upgrade your shave for less money than you pay now. It makes good sense. You got sense, don't you? Look at yourself. Take your mirror. You got sense? Huh? You got sense? Of course you do. Try it right now, and you'll be a Harry's guy for life. Extra dough in your pocket, too. You can get $5 off your first purchase with our code TMOS. That's an expensive code, man. That saves people money. That means the starter set's only $10. You got $10, huh? Right? 2 5s in your pocket, yeah? 10 singles, huh? One $10 bill? Come on. You'll get the razor, 3 blades, and a bottle of shaving cream all sent straight to your door with free shipping. Harry's. And as always, your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. Go to harrys.com right now. Enter the code TMOS at checkout for $5 off your first order of a starter set. That's right, Starty. That's right. The code is TMOS. You get a month's worth of shaving for just $10. That's HARRYS.com and the TMOS code at checkout, and change the way you shave forever. Thank you very much.
Right in
all
your
right.
Lincoln and drove away.
Yes, yeah, while I was rolling my fingers together. Yeah. Got a booger in there. Anyway, welcome back to the show. So I want to say thank you to Ann and her son Jackson and their father, not Ann's father, but Jackson's father, Ann's husband, their kid. It was a home run day at the ball yard.
I actually got a lovely message from her this morning. She writes, "Thank you all so much." She mentions all of us for all of your help. It was a great time that our family will remember for a very, very long time. So obviously she had a good time. Yeah.
I'll just make a very quick story. And thank you for she brought me gifts. She brought Carla a present, brought my son an Iowa Hawkeyes, one of those giant baseball bats with the Iowa Hawkeye ball. She brought Carla the cork sickle, which is it's a little wine chilling device that
it's like an ice stick that goes down in the wine.
And got me a Harley T-shirt. So she didn't need to do any of that, but I took it. That's the way I roll. And the thing is, here's the great move, okay? We're at the old ball yard, and I said to Jackson, I said, now, Jackson, I've been to a bunch of these games. When the opposing team comes in from the field, run down the aisle to the dugout. run down the aisle to the dugout and wave your hands because they always throw a ball into the crowd. And so I just told him that, and I said, now listen, I know what I'm talking about. It's good to listen to adults. And
how old is Jackson?
Jackson's about 10.
Okay.
I think he's about 10. And so I tell him this, and then the Red Sox come in from the field, and he runs down there. I said, no, Jackson, not yet. And he's showing the initiative.
That's our
he's
team.
showing he's got the eyes on the prize,
You didn't
right?
lose your temper with him, though, did you?
And I said, Jackson, damn it!
God, that's not what I said.
No, he was a great kid,
Action
sweet
Jackson.
kid. And I was there with my daughter, Elizabeth, not 2 hours off an airplane. So it was beautiful.
That's great.
And so the guys come in from the field. Tampa comes in. They're playing Tampa. And he runs down all the way down to the dugout. And sure enough, the guy's got a ball. And he throws it to him. And I'm like, victory!
Oh, that is awesome.
That is
So
too
Jackson
cool.
got himself a souvenir baseball, which was, at 10 years old,
You
just
don't
about
get that all the
the
time.
coolest thing that can happen.
And
It's
better
very,
yet,
very
you
cool.
look like Mr. Big Shot. because you told him
Mr.
how to
Big
do it.
Shot, Mr. Smart Spring Training Man, yes, sir. And then another kid came down. A guy came down like between innings, and the seats next to us were empty. And he said, "Can we sit here? I want to send my kid down there also to see if they can get a ball." And he told the kid to do the same thing. The kid went, "What?" So, I mean, I feel bad for the kid, but the kid wasn't processing.
hello.
So it's real simple. You just walk down.
You
and
need the cheese
wave.
spa. That's what my mom
Come
called
on, you got to do that. But they were very, very nice people, and I had 2 tickets for them. And then the dad, I guess, got his own ticket and sat in another part of the, of the stadium.
He
So
couldn't leave his wife with you.
Nosebleeds. Meanwhile, he's got binoculars on Mike
It's like
the
a
whole time.
celebrity.
Yeah.
Cartoon-sized lenses. He's not watching the game. He's watching the seats.
Exactly.
I think later in the game he moved his way over there because there were, it's spring training. People come and go, and they're,
Sure.
they're not always packed. So he saddled in there, and he was a super nice guy too. And the whole afternoon was turbo fun at the ballpark. And it's the second. I don't want to set a precedent here. Okay, I don't want. My motto: don't get happy, but. It was a mighty fine day with the listeners at the ball.
We have some great listeners, Mike.
And it's my second time I've done that. And I remember this is just like it's a PR piece. I roll down the window as I'm heading out of the we're heading out of the parking lot, and I said, "You really do get it."
Oh, that's so
I drive
sweet.
away. But
he
they
honked.
did. They did. They were just cool. They were beep,
Later.
beep. So long, suckers. No, I didn't
And
say
is that when you
I didn't
waved
say
the souvenir ball that you stole from Jackson?
That's right.
I've got
That's
this.
it. I got your ball, Jackson. Bye.
Lose.
Yeah.
Life lesson.
And then throwing the gifts out the window. Yeah. Don't need these.
Backing over them.
How dare you?
No, they were.
Emphasize.
My son played with the thing all night. Carla is very excited because her mother is about 4 hours away from arriving here.
Whoa.
So
You're not at full house status yet.
No, right now it is a hotel for my youngest daughter,
All right.
Elizabeth, and in about 4 hours it will turn into, let's be honest, an alcohol rehab center.
Well, Mike,
that's
a
what it's
rehab
gonna
tries
be.
to make them stop drinking.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's good, Mike. You had a fun time.
Yeah, it's cool.
God, I got some material.
Just say it. Just tell us.
I can't. No, I can't.
Come
I will tell you off the air, and you will understand why. But there
Okay.
is potential here for you're gonna love it.
I can
you
tell
boys
you.
are
I
gonna
can
love
give you
it.
some material that I was. I'll give you something.
Well, give me. You had your birthday
Yeah,
weekend,
I had
right?
my birthday, and
Right.
my mom is 65 years old, I think. Now.
Okay,
Who
yeah.
knows?
She's a baby.
She's
a baby.
ageless.
She's 10
But
years
you-
older than I am.
yeah.
But she's been doing this bit that something always happens on the weekend, and this guy with 2 thumbs has to go race to the rescue, right?
Right.
And at night, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I usually wake up, I would say
Oh,
around.
guess what? By the way, I am not saying anything. I'm getting the word now. I will not be saying anything.
You got the
I
evil
won't.
eye?
Yes, don't
Carla,
worry.
we're doing a show here.
We're doing. Hey,
Yeah,
Oscar
we're doing
yelled
a
at you.
show
We're doing.
here.
Carla, will you say hello when you come
Yeah,
in
you
and,
can't
and
just walk
you just
in.
say hello?
Do you have
Carla.
a bathing suit on as well?
Carla, come here for a second.
It's like Fred DeCordova giving signals to Johnny.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Say hi to the guys.
Yeah, say hi.
Say
There you
hi
go.
to the guys.
You're on the radio here.
There she is.
Oh,
Hi, guys.
looking good.
Hey, look at her new hairdo.
Yeah,
come
looks
here. Look at
great.
her new
I know.
hairdo.
I
Come in
noticed
here.
that,
Look at my
Mike.
wife with a new. Come on.
over, Carla.
It's not new. It's just blonde.
Oh, you look
Oh,
good. You look
beautiful.
good. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
2 thumbs
that.
up. Mike,
Look
you're a
at
lucky
that.
man.
You know. Here's
You're
the
a lucky
thing, and I'd like to
Here
pass
comes
this along
summer.
to
Yeah.
everybody that might be, especially the wealthier people in our listening audience
Yes.
right now. after I'm dead, she's still going to be extremely hot.
Oh, isn't that sweet
I just
of
wanted
you?
to best.
That's right around the corner.
That's sad, isn't it?
And you know what, Mike? Not only will she be...
I didn't know what to say to that.
Let me add to that.
Thank
After
you.
you're dead, not only will she continue to be beautiful, but also a certain sadness will be lifted.
Yeah. Don't worry.
All right,
I'm fine.
Mike's not going
I will.
anywhere.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Not in the spring book.
So anyway, tell me your story,
Okay,
please.
so my mom is getting older, and I think she's lonely. She's got this bit going on.
His dad's out of town.
She'll call. My
always.
dad's always out of town. She should be used to this. And she calls once in a while, and I always think something's wrong.
Sure.
And now she goes, I just called to let you know I'm missing you. I care about you. I hope
Oh, that's
everything's good.
sweet.
Yeah,
She
but
was lonely.
She's messing with my time. I don't have time to chit chat about how much she misses me. She knows what I live right around the corner from her work. She can stop by any time.
She's
all right?
like, you know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like preemptory guilt.
Yes.
Foundation.
So 2 weekends ago, she ended up in the ER because she had bronchitis, right?
Right.
And who stopped everything in the middle of his study session because I'm grinding through grad school and left the library and rolled out.
Like she's got one kid who's not a doctor,
Your
and that's
boy.
the one who shows up.
I show
That's
up.
right, baby.
I get there. I'm worried. I got my textbook in the hand. I figured I'd read while she's passed out. Whatever's happening, who knows? Got to kill two birds with one stone. I walk in, talk to the doctor. The doctor says she doesn't have pneumonia, which is 2 thumbs up.
That's strong.
Bronchitis, we can get over. 3 or 4 hours in the hospital, finally leave, and then go home, hang out with her because I figured she's a little lonely, right? Fast forward 2 weeks later. Last weekend, I get a call about something, but I couldn't pick up because I was in class.
Right.
So this past weekend, I get a call, and it's my sister calling me. She says, Mom tried to call you. She was in a car accident. I said, oh, woe is me. What's happening? This is like 10 in the morning.
Your mother was in a car
Yes,
accident.
yes.
Right, that's right. I remember that.
So
right.
I get my dad, I get my brother calling me, say, have you talked to Mom? I said, no. So I get up, I get dressed, I race to her work, which is not 2 miles away from my condo here in D.C., right?
Right downtown.
I plow my way into the parking garage on 2 wheels, and I say, whoa, like, where's the car? Look at her car, and it's a dent on the side of her car.
It's not really even a car accident.
Yes.
So what you got was that it was an accident, like a
Yes.
collision.
Like a collision,
Oh,
right?
dear, yeah.
Well, and her voicemail would sound dramatic as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Oscar, I was in a car accident. The car hit me from the side. It was rough.
Was
I'm
it in
shaken
Spanish?
up. Yeah, it's all in Spanish.
Can you do it in Spanish?
It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it because all I
You
heard
know he
was
hates that.
I know,
he
but you
hates
know it's
that.
always worth it when he speaks in Spanish.
No.
Pony and I have a thing,
It's
and
worth it to us.
we don't discuss this a lot, but when he
Crashino Grande.
No. She said, estaba.
Mike, when
This is what she says. She says, Osquitar estaba en un accidente y no sé si voy a estar bien, pero estoy yendo al trabajo. Te quiero mucho. Voy a estar bien, si no estoy bien, te quiero mucho. So she's telling me, she's basically giving me the I love you. If I don't make it, you can have everything talk on the voicemail, right?
Right.
So I get up, I say, Shannon, I'll be back. I don't know how long it's going to take. Mom's been in a car accident. And I race over there. It's got a little dent on the side of the car. It's like somebody came and just kicked the side of her car.
Right.
So
Did you check for injured pedestrians?
I know. I actually.
And also, she's 65. When Oscar tells these stories, she sounds like he's 92.
Well,
Exactly.
Mike,
Every
if I played
time.
you the voicemail, it sounds like she's on her deathbed. That's how dramatic she is, right?
I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Help me, please.
Who will make the freaking say?
You'll never forget the frequency.
Never.
So I walk into her work. I say, oh, you're fine. That's the first thing I say. I said, you're fine. And she says, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, well, I got this panicked voicemail from you.
Right.
So Tatiana and Jose both called me. What's the story? Like, you're not getting enough attention? Like, I don't know what's happening here.
What did she say?
I did say that. And I
Oh,
said, this
no.
is like 3 weekends and 3 weekends in a row. Like, you want to hang out? If you want to hang out, we'll make plans, you know? And she said, she started laughing. She goes, oh, you're so funny. Can you take these bags to the car? I have a party to go to. I said, that's it.
But it meant a lot to her that you showed up. I'm sure
Yeah.
it meant a lot to her.
God.
And then she wanted more this weekend, or what?
No, she said, are you coming over tomorrow for your birthday? And I said, no, tomorrow I'll be studying and I'll be writing a paper, but no thanks. You know, next
Right.
time we'll have to hook up hopefully in another weekend or so.
Now, will your mom get you a nice gift?
No, the gift of life, Mike. That's what she's giving me.
Keeps on
Poor
giving.
Oscar.
She called me 4 times this morning. I got 4 voicemails from
Will
her
your
this
dad
morning.
send you a gift
My
or
dad
anything?
hasn't even called. Who knows?
Oh,
you know what my
no.
dad's bit is? He said, Oscar, buy yourself something nice. I'll give you the money back when I come back into town.
Take him up on that.
Do I charge the old man? I'm not going to hit my old man up for something nice.
Yeah,
right?
but see, because he knows you won't do that.
The
But
same bit he does for Valentine's Day.
Really be cool for you to drive over to the house and just have him come downstairs. Dad, you said you'd reimburse me. Say hello to my new Tesla. Thank you very much. That'd be good.
My dad does the same bit for Valentine's Day. He goes, it's your mother's Valentine's Day. Not his Valentine's Day. It's your mother's Valentine's Day.
Right.
Do you mind buying roses? You know I'm good for it.
Oh, God, poor man. He's got to go to his tango lessons.
He's got me.
Wow. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back.
There is nothing like tile for the tango.
We're not the only ones that had a weekend. Rob Spiewak, he's a noted alcoholic, and he provided all of his friends with serious alcohol. And it's Rob's Alcoholic Corner when we return on the Mike O'Mara Show.
First of all, let me say I must apologize for acting stinking, treating you this way.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Been a while since we've heard this one. I love this.
What's that? Oh, this song?
Is this already? This is 20 years old, isn't it? Something
No,
like
it's
that?
like 10 years old, probably.
10 years old. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. So, what is keeping you from sleeping your best? Do you sleep too hot? Do you have a snoring bedfellow? Maybe it's just a lousy mattress. Sleep Number has an adjustment for all of it, whether you want to take the roar out of the snore or adjust each side of the bed to the perfect firmness. I love my Sleep Number. You'll love yours. Sleep Number has innovations designed for your ultimate sleeping comfort. Every new Sleep Number bed is available with that wonderful Sleep IQ technology. They use the dual air technology inside the bed. Built-in sensors tell you how you're sleeping, and they allow you to make adjustments to optimize your sleep. So you can fix the snore, you can fix the temperature, you can sleep your best. Sleep Number also has flex fit adjustable bases like the one I have, with choices you'll love like partner snore technology. It's real simple. A long time ago when I had a snoring problem, I actually, in the olden days, back in the 1800s, I would get 2 plastic lifts for the back of the bed to elevate my head to help with my snoring. Well, with the FlexFit base that they put on Sleep Number beds, you can crank it up and it adjusts your snoring. It's fantastic. My Sleep Number setting is an 85. Carlos is a 65. Come in right now and save $600 on the Sleep Number i8 bed, rated #1 by a leading consumer magazine. No better sleep. Find your Sleep Number setting today only at any of the 450 Sleep Number stores nationwide. Find one near you by calling 800-511-0061. That's 800-511-0061. Don't forget to wink and tell them Mike O'Mara sent you.
Oh, man. Perfect.
So the Spiewaks have their regular supper club. How many couples are involved in this supper club?
4 couples. We meet once a month.
Including you.
That's right. So it's eight grown-ups and usually some kids scattered around.
By the way, that's perfect suburban, by the way.
Oh, it's sweet.
It's 4 couples. Yeah. You get a lot of that down
We
here.
only have 8 chairs.
I'm jealous, though, Rob, because I don't have anybody down here like that, you know?
It was
I went out to
lucky.
DCO, and I was like, I got to DCO's house, and I was like, hello, friend. I'm jealous. I'd love to do that, but it is perfect, you know. We have one
But
couple,
and
we
you
can't
have to
3.
make time, though, Mike. You don't like making time for people.
You know what, Oscar? You're absolutely right. You know,
he's
you
got
really
to put on his calendar once a month. He's got to see.
Yeah,
these
that's
people.
right.
You're right. It is an effort. And
Tough.
you know what? You get out of it what you put into it, and I'm not willing to. And I swear to God, I think Carla's the same way, and that's probably our lot in life. Do we love to socialize once in a while?
You do.
Yeah, but the key is once in a while. Am I a go? Well, I like it when you guys come up to Maine. That's fun when we kind of go our separate ways. But I really know you guys. I work with you every day.
Yes.
But the fact is, couples and socializing, like I just maybe it's just not in the cards.
Well,
for
it's
me.
not in
I
the
don't
cards
know.
down there because if you were to have a 4-couple social club, they'd die. And because of their advanced age, and it's a constant reinvention of the supper club.
Carla does the girls' nights out, so she's plugged into it.
Yeah.
And I'll when I'm
But that's
when
a
I'm able to
different
get
thing.
back on the golf course, I will do that.
You know
and,
what it is,
you
Mike?
know.
It's and this is going to sound crude, but you're better than that. Like you don't need that.
You're not helping.
You know?
You're not helping me at all.
I mean,
you're better
the
than
celebrity.
Do what I did,
No,
Mike.
people should
Wander
come to you.
Wander the neighborhood and look for people that have 3 white rocks in the front yard. That's the signal. And then you know. No, I found out after the fact, we were auditioned for the supper club without ever being told.
Yeah.
They had like, we're having a little get together, us and some couples if you want to come over. And then they voted. And they said, yeah, the Spiwax can be in because they
And
had
they
lost a
didn't
couple.
really vote, but they probably had a discuss. But they probably
You can
like, hey, this.
certainly urge them in
All
the
right,
right direction.
we're going to put these numbers into a hat right now. I loved her, but he was abhorrent.
Did you see those cargo
Completely and totally abhorrent.
Abhorrent, or as I was
Oh.
once described by other parents at the school, Mike, vile and disgusting.
Vile and disgusting. And his outfit. Oh my God, no.
The supper club is not about having over a disc jockey.
But it's cool because it is all about the cooking, right?
We have-
Or do people occasionally like do the carry out experience or what?
No, we've never. You always cook. But we
Okay.
always try to figure out different ways to do it. There's been some really cool ones. Like one time, the Doug and Haiti did over and over homemade pizzas all night, like little pizzas that they made from scratch and like all different
nice.
flavors were cool. We've done like an outdoor
Like personal pizzas?
Yeah. But you
Oh,
get
I love
you
those
get
at
a sliver
Pizza
of
Hut.
each. Yeah.
What's
Well,
one of the
it's a little
ladies' names? What's one of the ladies'
Katie?
names?
Yeah, who's the hottest?
Katie, one of your best efforts.
Who's the hottest one?
Rob
Katie?
Spiewak in my kitchen.
The hottest lady in the supper club is named Carrie.
Nice
There you
save.
go. Good answer,
Yeah.
pal.
But
Yeah.
there's certain
If it
rules.
wasn't Carrie, who was it?
Oh, all of them are very, very hot. Don't do this to me.
I want a power rank.
Yeah, we don't want you to rank. We don't want you to
rankings.
rank, but you obviously all men have personal tastes. Right?
Yes.
I'm going to set you up here so you can
Right,
give us the
right.
proper.
Thank you.
All men have personal tastes and have certain looks there, and I understand. Rob said to me that they're all beautiful, but
All
you're
gorgeous.
You've always you've always paid special attention to
Well, Haiti and I have a lot in common. We have the same birthday.
Haiti?
Haiti, Hayde.
Haiti, like the country.
No, not at all like the
Like
country.
the Greek god?
No, it's.
Hello, Rob. How are you?
I believe she
C'est
is,
passé, non boulé.
I believe she's Colombian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Colombiana.
Yeah.
How do you spell the name?
Haydee?
Haiti.
Haiti.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haiti. All right.
Yeah.
Is she friends with you on Facebook?
Yes, she is. As a matter of fact.
Hey, this chili's almost ready, Port-au-Prince. Why don't you come upstairs with me, huh?
No.
All right, I'm sorry.
But anyway, there's certain like themes that we like to observe. For example, the Chubbicks, and I know you know the Chubbicks.
Chubbicks.
The Chubbicks always
I love
host
their
Christmas. They always host the Christmas, the December supper club. Because
How was your supper club? I got a Chubbicks like you would not believe.
okay, now
Haiti
that-
came in. Haiti came into the kitchen, and I could hardly stir in the. I could hardly make the roux.
Oh, we made the roux.
Whoa.
Okay, you don't need to make it worse. Damn it!
Well, you
Stop
don't
it.
need to start it.
I know. I started.
So
Starter.
The Christmas, you can quit the quitter.
That's right. All right.
So
Haiti, would you bring the Chubbicks in here? Thank you.
So
Appreciate
the
it.
Chubbicks, for example, always host. They always
Oops,
host
sorry.
December because they do a Christmas thing, right? But we always host March because we do corned beef, and everyone loves when I cook corned beef.
Everyone loves it, Mike.
So it was a request. Of course, Oscar, these are normal human beings that actually eat food. So I don't know if you would be actually welcome there or not. They also have a working, functioning use of the English language.
Yeah,
I'm
very
sure
true.
we could work
Very
you
true,
in.
very true.
But so we
I got a Haiti in my Chubbicks.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
So they came over, and it was Rob Chubbick's birthday this month. So we
You
asked
couldn't make this up.
we asked
This
Miss
is your
Chubbick.
life.
This is my life. We asked
Rob
Mrs.
Chubbick's
Chubbick.
birthday.
Yeah.
My
What?
Mr. Chubbicks has a birthday. You wanna wish him happy birthday, Carla? Mr. Chubbicks has a birthday.
Oh, what a great nickname.
I know I've heard this name before. I don't know why today it's funnier. All right, so it's Rob. So it's Bobby Chubbicks' birthday.
Yeah, it's Rob Chubbick's birthday, and his drink of choice is he loves spiced rum. And Carrie said, "Let's have a signature drink." This is
Spiced
something
rum.
that-
Sweet.
Yeah,
So a lot of times we've done. I believe the last time we hosted, I did a drink that involved chocolate liqueur or something.
Does everyone have a signature drink at the dinner?
No, a lot of times the dinner just has a signature drink for the evening.
Oh, okay.
Right. And we've always known for years that Rob Chubbicks loves warm spiced rum. That's when he played Clarence in It's Wonderful Life.
Oh, it's not quite hot enough for a warm rum punch. So
Warm, hot, spiced rum with cinnamon sticks.
So Carrie cloves. So Carrie said, let's figure out a drink for the evening that involves spiced rum. And so she started flipping through her bartender's guide. I believe it's the Mr. Boston's bartender guide. Mike.
Nice.
Now, spiced rum would be your Captain
Like a
Morgan.
Captain Morgan or
It would
something
be
like
your
that.
Mount Gay, which is the big one up in New England, which
Yes.
we loved.
It's
and
a
they drink it
wonderful
with,
one.
They drink it with tonic up there, and man,
Oh.
man, yes.
Tonic is the worst.
I popped it into Diet Coke one summer and left Maine behind.
That was your
you know?
Mount,
that's
Mount
fine.
Gay summer.
Yeah, my Mount Gay summer. How was your weekend in Maine? Well, don't remember it. It was fantastic. So, what did you end up making?
We found a recipe. One thing led to another, and we found out that what's pretty easy to make and good to make in bulk is a hurricane, just like at Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans.
Yeah, now see those. I've always thought of that particular drink as too like mixy and fun and phony and
Well,
not
the thing
not
is
good.
That
when
drink
I started,
screams date rape.
Well, you know what? Have you been to the supper club? So I went over and I looked over the recipe. I said, Carrie, we can do this. What we'll do is this makes 8. We'll double it. And Carrie has a.
Can you walk us through for those true alkies, and they're legion in our audience right now? Can you please walk us through, because I know how you make your drinks. You make them real.
Yeah.
You make you're better than any bartender. You will make, and that's why, man, I'd love to come to the supper club sometime. I'll perform.
I'd love
and I
that.
won't even stay for dinner. It'll just
you
give me
must
the
stay
drinks.
for dinner. You must stay for dinner. You
All right,
must.
so walk us through that. Tell me
What
what's
I
in it.
got is like an urn almost that has a dispenser on the bottom, like you would do lemonade or flavored water. Because I'm making a big batch here.
Okay.
If you'll pardon the expression.
Yeah, well, I just asked the Chubbixes.
So because this is actually a doubled recipe that I'm done with, I'm making 16 portions of a hurricane.
Whoa!
Because we've got 8 people coming. I will stay away from this.
People
because
Uber home, I hope.
Of course, walking distance.
You're going to stay away? You're not going to
No,
have any?
I'm going to stick to red wine all night because I know how that will affect me, and I'll feel alive the next day.
Okay,
Because this
all
is
right.
a sugary rum drink. You start, Mike, with a quart of passion fruit juice. Add into that a quart of fresh
You really
orange
have to
juice.
get passion fruit juice?
Yeah, well, you can buy it.
Where do you get? I mean, I don't. It's not like I go through the grocery store and ask for passion fruit
I think
juice. Where
you
do
can get
that?
it. Carrie got it refrigerated. I believe she got it at Giant. And
I
then
would have just, if it was me, I would have asked the Chubbixes to bring it.
Oh, they would. Yeah. They would. A quart of orange juice, a quart of pineapple juice. Now, here's where you truly feel like you've got a problem, Mike. When is the last time you measured out a quart of rum?
Oh, wow.
I
That's
mean,
a ton.
Yeah, I mean, I have a big,
So you're making them strong, right?
Yeah, and it might have been a little more than a quart of rum because, I didn't want it to be too sweet, maybe lean towards dry. It has a cup of lime juice, bitters, quite a bit because there were so many of it, and then, Mike, 2 cups of Grand Marnier.
Oh, my God. That's a hurricane?
Yeah.
So let me, I am
and then
sure.
you stir it, and then you
Okay,
serve
those
it
hurricanes you get on the street in New Orleans,
Right, from Pat
those are
O'Brien's.
BS hurricanes, right? Because they're like Kool-Aid
I think
when you
that
get
they
those.
are based on a mix that is not. I mean, obviously, they're not going to make something this complicated fresh every time.
But if you make the real hurricane, now Pat O'Brien's is known for having the real hurricanes, right?
And I've had one there, and it's amazing when you put all these different ingredients together,
Right.
and then you put it in a shaker over ice, chill it, and serve it up with a slice of pineapple. Not up, serve it in a martini glass with a slice of pineapple, and Carrie bought umbrellas.
Is it over ice?
No, you chill it and then serve it because you don't want it to dilute over the ice.
Oh, okay.
So I would serve
This is
into
meticulous.
I would
I love
serve it
this.
into a shaker over ice, shake, then strain.
And how did it hold up compare? How did it
strain
compare?
Everything.
Straining its stool.
Exactly.
How did it compare to the one in New Orleans?
It was fantastic. It was really, and I think the secret was that the orange juice was fresh, but the lime juice. That's what really, really made it.
Fresh
because
lime
It
juice.
we actually
sounds
squeezed it fresh.
incredible. It really
but
sounds
here's the
good.
thing that troubles me, and I kept it pretty much under control all night because I did all of the cooking as well, and you have to sort of time it to make sure everything.
I forgot, what
comes
were
out
you
the-
making again?
Corned beef, cabbage, mashed potatoes, and a salad. So
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
and then for dessert, we had the Chubbix, Mike. The Chubbix brought cupcakes for dessert.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
gotta
did.
play the other one. Hold on. All right, I gotta play.
Little icing
I
on
gotta
that
get the-
Chubbix.
Yeah, exactly, and
Sorry
not
about that.
garbage with
Oh,
nice
God,
ones.
I-
Nice, amazing
I
cupcakes.
can't find my Chubbix sound.
Oh no,
Damn it.
Mike, is it later? There it is.
No, that's
Do you have
not the
morning
right
chucks?
one. I'm sorry. God, stop it! What? Stop it! God! No!
Oh, I am so glad the supper club went well now that I'm going to be
God
kicked out of it.
Someone get the wet naps.
Good Lord.
But
Trying my best
I
here.
have like a weird compulsion to make sure everyone drank all night, and I was topping off glasses
Good. That's the way
all
it
the
should
time.
be.
But what is it? Is
Gotta
it
be a
because
square.
Mike? Is it because I'm an alcoholic that I want everyone
Yeah,
to
you're a
drink
raging
up?
alcoholic.
Is that the,
Well, no,
people
I
make
think
bad
if
decisions.
I was making, I look, I don't want to get
and I
people
still
sloshed,
got
but
about 3 or 4 cups of it in the fridge. I can't bear to throw it away.
you know, it really because it's good stuff that's
It's
in there. I
good,
didn't know it
and-
had grandma in it. I mean, it's got
Yeah.
octane, and the reason here's what Rob knows, and well, probably anybody that's a drinker, the sugar content in that alone will give people the worst hangover they've ever had. And
Exactly.
did everybody get just completely S-housed
I
when
got
they were there?
a couple great messages the next day. Thanks for a great day. Didn't quite get out of the house at the time I planned. So yeah, it did what it was intended to do. But it was a great, and it's nice to see everybody drinking the same drink. You're not mixing all night that way because I just had the dispenser to do. So it was good. But I at one point someone said, "Do you have water in this house? Because I don't want to drink any more of this. What
Oh,
I
my
want
God.
is water."
And
So-
it was incredible. And Carrie, I'm sure Carrie knocked a few back, didn't she?
Yeah, she felt fluish the next day.
It's a good time.
Well,
So
Carrie
it was
flew.
corned beef and cabbage?
Yeah, because this was our meeting for the month of March, so we normally try to do it closer to St. Patrick's Day, and that
Right.
was a whole nother thing. I had to go to 5 places to find corned beef because everybody's selling ham now for Easter. No room for corned beef. Bring in the hams. Get rid of the corned beef. But I finally found it at the scary dark Safeway.
Well, it's man, I tell you, the supper club sounds like it's up and running, and the Chubbixes are having a fantastic time.
Yes.
Haiti is great, and you know,
Everybody's
and Haiti,
great.
Well, you know, and you said she's from where?
I believe Colombia.
All right, well, from Mike O'Mara to Haiti. Haiti, member of the supper club. This one's for you.
La cucaracha, ya no puede caminar. Porque no- La cucaracha.
Quite the stereotype. I think that's more Mexican.
A little bit.
Sorry.
Mostly the same, I think.
We need some- we need
Mostly the
some
same.
think-
That was so gentle the way you said that time. Now, the only
they're
other
all
thing
the
that happened,
same.
the only other thing that happened to me this weekend was a drag, and
What?
there's nothing funny about this. I a roadkill. I was a complicit in a roadkill. This
what'd you take
particular
down?
weekend. I'll let you guess. It was a mammal. It
Does
was
this
a
guy
mammal.
live on your
Caribou.
street?
No, this was out on a not a major highway, but one of
Ooh,
the
I know.
double lane roads.
I know. Big snake.
No, that is incorrect.
aardvark.
That is not. No.
Not an aardvark. You're guessing alphabetically? Was it something that is native mostly to Florida?
No.
Baby gator.
No.
Adult gator.
No.
Middle-aged gator.
I said not native to Florida.
It
for
is
God's
Easter.
sake.
What about a bunny?
It had fur. It had
a
fur.
bunny.
No, not
A
a bunny.
dog.
No.
Cat.
Oh, thank God.
No. Let the interns guess now. Mac, would you like to hazard a guess?
Raccoon.
Mac with the win.
Oh,
Mac with the win. I felt horrible. Elizabeth was traumatized.
You should send out cards. You killed vermin. You
How-
made your state a better
It was
place.
Yeah, how big
horrible.
a raccoon? Speed bump? Or
It's,
just
you
like,
know, I
what
was going
that?
at I was going 50 miles per hour, and it was not cool, and there was nothing. I mean, this
Mama
was
bear, Papa
this
bear?
was I have no. See, don't make me feel worse than I already do about this. Raccoon was at a dead run, and so it
And
was
then
in
he
front
was
of me,
just
and
dead.
there was nothing I could do. and there was,
Mike, this is really, I don't know if I should even bring this up, but I'm looking on Yahoo News right now. It says they found a man in a mascot's outfit.
But you don't, did you? Usually, when I run over something, I go back around to make sure that it's dead because I don't want it to
you don't
suffer.
want it to be
you know.
so- That's when he pulls out his pistol and finishes it.
Did you do
Oscar
it?
has succeeded in making me feel like total and utter crap now
Why?
because Elizabeth. Because you know what, I probably should have done that.
Yeah,
But,
'cause you don't know
There
if
was
you
a
just got
ball
some-
game to go to. Sorry about that.
No, you know what's really going to
Sorry about
happen is in about 2 weeks, he's going to hear a slight scratching at his front door.
Like Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, and he'll open it up, and the raccoon will say,
You killed me.
"What was that all about?"
You killed
His legs are like
me.
pancakes,
No,
but his body's just perfect.
I felt bad. Then I put it out of my mind. Then Elizabeth reminded me on the drive home that I killed it. All right, so it was a pretty good little Sunday. We'll take a break. When we come back, it's news you may not need right here on the Mike O'Mara Show, everybody.
Hey, it's Ben Austin with Classic Hit School 105. And when I'm not talking up some of Mike's favorite Hall & Oates records, I am busy listening to the show's more broadcasting. Why? Because I need a laugh. And you need a laugh, too. I downloaded off the new TMOS app, which is so easy to use, it's unbelievable. But sometimes I still get behind. The best thing for me to do? Listen to Americast. They get me caught up on what's happening during the week. Also, I get a listener's perspective. Americast you can download on iTunes. It's also on the TMOS app. So easy. 2 clicks, you're in. What more can you possibly ask for from one app? Check it out. The TMOS app and Americast come together to give you more.
Yeah! Way to go. Way to, I was hoping that. We were all waiting for that, Marcus, and you gave us the payoff. Thank you very much. That's good stuff.
Nice work.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Cameron Hughes. Cameron Hughes, we tell you about it all the time. They find premium vineyards that have a little extra supply of their best wines, their very best. Yeah. CH Wine buys the extra, then sells these exceptional wines at great everyday prices direct to you at 40 to 80% off. We don't talk about that often. That's the discount you're getting on these wines. Cameron Hughes is the real deal. Our listeners know this. He's been doing this for over 10 years, and he sells the same cabs that retail for over $100 for less than $30. Gold medal wines rated at over 90 points, priced at everyday drinking prices. Look in my kitchen for the empty bottles of 451, my Coombsville Cabernet. And I'm being a little proprietary on it with the mother-in-law coming in tonight. I'm like, those are mine.
Lock and key, Mike. What have I told you?
Sorry about that.
Lock and key.
I love their wine. You will, too. Cameron Hughes wine is available in local retailers, but we really want you to try these wines. So we got you a special deal that's super convenient, free shipping, and an extra 20% off select bottles. All you need is TMOS. Here's what you do. The only way to get free shipping and up to 20% off is at chwine.com. Click the microphone in the upper left and enter TMOS. Save a ton of money on shipping and get fantastic wine delivered right to your door. That's chwine.com. Click the mic and enter TMOS. You will love it. chwine.com. Don't wait. You need to try these wines right now. It's amazing, and these offers will not last.
News.
Boo. Busy weekend for Bill Cosby.
Yes.
He racked up a new heckler and 2 more accusers. The heckler interrupted his show in Maryland. Now, is that a big story up there, boys? Because it's right in your backyard.
And I actually have the tape if you want to hear it. I was going to do it in audio, but we can do it now if you want.
One of Bill's jokes included the line, I can do the story and then you can play the audio.
Okay, perfect.
I looked around and nobody in my brain spoke up, and the heckler shouted 38 women spoke up and called you a rapist. As we've come to expect, people tried to shout the heckler down. It's the same old, same old. The guy continued. Play the clip of Bill Cosby this weekend up in Baltimore.
All right.
So I looked around and looked, and nobody in my brain spoke up.
38 women spoke up and called you a rapist.
Sit down, hon.
Sit down.
38 women called you a rapist.
And how many women called you something?
Are you going to respond?
No, stop it. Stop it. Thank you. But we are not here to argue.
I'm right here. Hi.
Let's go, bud.
Okay.
Mike, I know the story is that Cosby got heckled, but I do have a favorite part of that tape that I isolated, which we will be hearing from now on, and it's the Baltimore yay.
Yay! Come on! Come on! I don't read no news.
Yeah.
I don't read no news. I don't
news.
care. He makes me laugh. He makes me laugh, and he's been making me laugh for 40 years.
Cosby.
I don't care.
Cosby.
Throw him out. Throw him out.
Throw him
Go
out.
on. Go on. Well, the guy continued when Cosby said he was going to tell more jokes. He said, tell the one about how to get away with rape. And as he predicted, he was thrown out. And it continues for Bill Cosby. It's just a bad scene.
I can't believe he's still doing shows.
Me neither.
I can't believe it either. Yeah, but the total delusional denial is what that is. Former 007 Roger Moore is denying that he suggested Idris Elba wouldn't make a good James Bond because he's black. In a recent interview with a French magazine, Roger was reportedly asked about rumors that Idris could be in the running to be the next James Bond. Roger responded, quote, "A few years ago, I said that Cuba Gooding Jr. would make an excellent Bond, but it was a joke. Although he's been played by a Scot, a Welshman, and an Irishman, I think he should be English. That's racist.
That is absolutely racist.
But Mike, in a weird way, look, I don't.
I mean, I
I'm
can
pretty
see where it
open-minded,
would-
but I wouldn't want to.
Yes.
I don't want to see like I couldn't envision a Latin James Bond. Like he's a white guy.
Jaime Bond?
He's a white guy. Yeah, I don't see
that
Jaime
particular
running around
role.
there.
I've read the book, so the inflammation. I mean, he's in Her Majesty's Secret Service, and it is plausible that there would be an agent for British Secret Service that would be black.
I
so
wouldn't
I think
have
that
a
could work.
problem with it, but I'm going on record that it would be different for me. And I don't. When I think of James Bond, I think of white guy, and I think even when. To be fair, there was one James Bond in the past, at least in my lifetime here,
right?
That when they put him on, it was a guy in The Living Daylights.
Pierce Brosnan?
No. Pierce Brosnan was great.
Okay.
It was the guy before him, Timothy
Dalton.
I hated Timothy Dalton. Like, it just didn't add up for me. Like, it's got to be the right guy for that role.
How old is Roger Moore now? He's got to
About
be 80.
100, I
yeah,
think.
and you know
He's
what?
old.
I feel a little bit like he might have been set up by this French magazine.
Well, some people think Roger was making it into a race thing, especially since Idris, unlike Cuba Gooding Jr., is British. His parents are from Africa, but Idris was born and raised in London. But Roger says this is not the case and that his real sentiment was lost in translation. The magazine said, they're jumping all over him. I think we are hopefully at a certain point to get a little more sophisticated with things like this, and people are going to be a little more careful with the way they phrase things. You can fall into a pit whenever this happens. For what it's worth, Piers Morgan tweeted, love Roger Moore, and he's not a racist. He's wrong, though. Idris would make a brilliant James Bond. That's from Piers Morgan. Piers Brosnan, nothing other than, he weighed in by saying, Mrs. Defa. Thank you. That's my Piers Brosnan.
People of Baltimore love when you do that voice.
Well said, Mike.
Mrs. Defa. Mrs. Defa.
Like, if tomorrow they said Antonio Banderas was James Bond, I'd say no. That's it.
Oh, not the Latinos. Anyway, if you cook dinner on Saturday night, apparently you should consider yourself lucky to be alive.
Oh.
A new study found the most dangerous time to be home is 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. That's because most accidents happen when it's 6:30 on Saturday, and the theory is it's because people are cooking dinner while they've had a few drinks, Rob Spiewak.
Yeah, that happens, of course.
Is.
I thought it was because that's when Hee-Haw used to come on.
The study also found the kitchen is the most dangerous room in the house. 63% of injuries happen there. 55% of us have hurt ourselves cooking, and 10% of us have accidentally started a fire. Fire. Should have had that in the VS today. An Arizona man who was surveying the bag of a recently purchased used set of golf clubs says he found a loaded pistol inside one of its pouches.
Mike.
Mel Grewing and his wife Cheryl originally spotted the clubs at a thrift store in Sedona. The Mojave Valley Daily News reported this story. Though he already owned a set, Grewing purchased the clubs and brought them to the couple's seasonal home in Bullhead City. While searching the golf's pouches for extra balls, tees, and other accessories, Grewing says he found a Browning Arms .22 caliber match shooting pistol. A loaded magazine was inserted and the safety was off. He said if a child would have pulled that out and pulled the trigger, something tragic could have happened. Grewing told the Daily News the Grewings already own similar firearms and say they are recreational target shooters. So I guess he knew exactly what he was dealing with.
Wow.
Thank God.
Yeah, but still, not good.
Yeah. The couple took the pistol to the Bullhead City Police Department, which found through a search of federal databases that the weapon was not reported stolen and was not registered to an owner. But the police there were really stubborn. Bullhead, get it? Sorry. Unlike many hipster trends, Oscar Santana, there is at least one that science may have successfully demystified. Men are growing beards to assert dominance over other men and appeal to a woman, reports suggest.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
The findings of a new study commissioned by the University of Western Australia. The University of Western Australia.
Western Australia.
Yes. Researchers studied 154 different species of primates and found many males developed badges that boosted their sex appeal and made them more attractive to the females of its species. Dr. Cyril Goiter It's Guet.
How's his neck?
I'm trying to get through this, but it's a funny
You know,
story.
I'm looking around, Mike. Everybody on this show has a beard.
Yeah.
Even people not here.
Yeah, we all dominate you.
Yeah.
Well, this doctor said that the distinguishing characteristics among apes and monkeys correlated to beards in humans. The recent boom in male facial hair, says the doctor says, is related to intra-societal competition among males. Yeah.
I tried to shave my beard off this week.
Why did you try? I mean, how did you not succeed?
Well, I said, look, Shannon, this is enough, this beard.
Yeah.
And I said, it's itchy. It's just, I don't know. And I said, I'm just going to shave it off. She's like, okay. I was like, all right, we're on the same page. She goes, no.
I have two quotes from the good doctor. Any
Dr.
particular any particular dialect you'd like? Would you like General Burkhardt for this
I would
one?
like that. Yes,
That'd
absolutely.
be nice.
In large groups where individuals are surrounded by strangers, we need a quick, reliable tool to evaluate someone's strength and quality, and that's where these elaborate ornaments come in.
Ornaments?
Yeah, this
The
is
beard is an ornament. You are ornamenting your face.
This is why Burl Ives had so many followers.
In the case of humans, this may also include phenotypic extensions such as body decoration, jewelry, and prestige items.
Wow.
I guess that's like having a Mercedes and a beard.
Yeah, if we were in a tribe.
A Rolex, if we were in a tribe. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, we'd have a great tribe.
Good news, lazy parents. You can basically neglect your kids all week long, but as long as you do something awesome with them over the weekend, they still turn out fine.
All right.
And I don't know how to read. Thank you very much. That's right. If you hang with them and do something great on the weekend, I give you Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Quality over
Love
quantity.
you.
Yeah,
they high five, they hang
There's
out.
a pretty controversial and groundbreaking new study out of the University of Toronto. They found the amount of time you spend with your kid really doesn't affect how they do in school, how they behave, or their emotional well-being. The only thing that's important is the quality of the time you spend together. So, Oscar, since when your father comes back from Argentina,
Yes.
you have quality time.
No,
That's
that
the
ship
good
has sailed,
time.
Mike. Ship has sailed.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Sorry about
I hung
that.
out with them a lot when we were kids.
That's right.
So
And now what do you have
sorry.
to show for it? A watch that you
Very
don't
sorry.
wear.
Let me get
I
through
don't
this
have
one.
it on, you're right.
Little something really quick here. A woman in Mexico named Margarita Suarez passed away earlier this month. We don't know how old she was, but her kids are all grown up, so we're guessing she was in her 60s or 70s. According to her family, she used to feed 20 stray dogs. Anyway, her funeral was 2 weeks ago. While her friends and family started showing up at the funeral home, so did some of the dogs. The dogs came to the funeral home.
Oh, that's cool.
No one at the funeral home had ever seen them before, and they stayed for the viewing. Then when a hearse took Margarita's casket to the funeral, the dogs followed the hearse.
Wow.
Can you believe that? When asked for comment, the dog said, "We'd love to talk, but we have to sniff each other's butts now." Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you hanging around for that news you may not need. We'll take a break and come back with the audio ball. See, they sniff each other's butts. They probably didn't even think about it. But anyway, we'll be right back on the Blake O'Bara Show.
Cake and cookies.
Will Rob teach Julia to drive when the time comes?
Ooh, I think Carrie would teach her to drive.
I think it's going to fall to me. And I think Julia is going to take to driving like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
I think Robert...
It's going to be a tougher one.
He's not here
No,
right
he's
now, so
not
I
here.
can say this. He's going to be a guy that gets the pedals mixed up. He's going to be... Robert's going to be the guy that ends up in a bank. Bloop, bloop. Dad, you wouldn't believe how handy the sunroof came in today. Why's that? We were submerging.
I climbed out easily.
Cake and cookies. It's the Rob and Katie Show.
Oh, those two crazy
Isn't that
kids,
fun?
and they've never banged everybody.
Never.
They want to. Rob does, but you know.
And she cries and struggles.
Yeah. Listen up, small business owners. Right now at Vistaprint.com, you can get 500 business cards, $9.99 when you enter the promo code TMOS at checkout. That's $9.99 for 500 business cards. Handed them out this weekend. I hand them out everywhere I go. Are you listening to me, people? Are you? Hey! Hey, are you listening?
Listen to this man. He has things to say.
Vistaprint. It has never been more affordable to make a business card that screams you, and Vistaprint makes it fun and easy. Pick from tons of cool industry-specific designs. You can add your info, and you're on your way, or you can even upload your own artwork or pictures. It's really limitless. You can make any kind of card you want, and you can make them look spectacular. We've all made our cards at Vistaprint, and they always turn out great. I hand out mine. I handed them out at the ball game over the weekend. If you want to go all out, upgrade to their signature stock, add a fancy finish, or even raised print. Vistaprint also has everything for marketing materials. They got good stuff. 500 business cards on sale for just $9.99. There has never been a better time to professionally promote your business. Just visit Vistaprint.com and use promo code TMOS to get this offer. Without further ado, let's open up the audio vault for Monday, March 30, 2015. Rob Spiewak.
Everyone loves the audio vault.
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Throw him out! Throw him out!
Mike, whenever I want to know the weather in Minneapolis and State Ball, I always turn on Channel 9 KMSP, home of this dunderhead. His name is Steve Frazier. He's the weekend weather guy. He came out, and while he's doing his weathercast, we have this on our YouTube page, he realizes he put on his coat and left the hanger in it. He's doing a newscast with the hanger in his coat.
This is great.
And then you can probably get away with that. Don't pull it out and throw it on the news desk, Steve.
The chill is letting up, but the chill is not completely gone.
No.
Chill, I'm sorry.
And the chill has got a kink in your neck, huh?
You gotta. Good. My God, never mind. Forget it. I thought it was just the tight button, but never mind. Can we just go to the weather? Get it over. Never mind. Okay, here we have a few clouds.
Way to go. Way to go with the ad lib.
Clouds here, they're actually left over from these snow showers, which have been pushed off to the east by high pressure. Let me tell you the story. I went to the gym today, and this suit was fitting tight. I couldn't figure out why, and I must have put it on a little too quick.
Did you match your granimals when you came in too?
Yeah, I mean the hanger you just didn't notice, didn't feel that hanger
in there.
It
felt weird. I noticed it when it was too late.
What an idiot.
He had thought he worked out so hard.
Yeah, that his coat has gotten tighter.
Yeah.
And by the way, hey, young broadcasters, when you really are doing live television or radio and you want to say something funny, maybe the standard line is, never mind.
I don't know.
That's funny. Idiot.
All right. Now, a good broadcaster, and one that we've actually had our eye on for a long time. She's getting a lot more time on the Today Show, including today. Congratulations to Angie Goff.
Oh, yeah,
She was
Mike.
doing some fill-in
way
stuff.
to go, Angie.
Yeah.
This would be a thrill for us, really.
And you mentioned in the news the story about quality time versus quantity time.
Right.
She was one of the people they interviewed for it, and they said NBC anchor Angie Goff.
Angie Goff is a mother of two.
I constantly feel like I'm up against the clock, especially if I go away for a work trip and I'm gone for a week. I'll come back and I'm like, oh my goodness, they've grown another foot.
But I've always thought she has the it factor.
Mike, and when she's
fantastic.
there, she looks like she belongs there.
She really does.
Absolutely. Way to go, Angie. And, I spied her a long time.
And we gave
I
her
spy.
Yeah.
Spy report.
I spy with my eye.
report.
I read that book to my son.
Spy report.
spy with my I spy with my eye. It's a parrot.
Now, do you ever actually play I Spy with real objects in the room?
No, we play Where's Michael game, the Where's Michael game, which he loves, where he covers his face and then he goes, hello.
Oh, that's
And if
sweet.
you're losing the Where's Michael game, that's when the dog barks.
Yeah, well, the fact is that when he gets to be 6 or 7, he'll be able to play the Where's Daddy game, and Daddy won't know.
We saved a lot of money this weekend in my household because Robert's not into wrestling anymore, so we didn't have
you
to,
didn't get the WrestleMania?
We didn't have to
Oh
pay for
my
WrestleMania.
God, I heard it was
How
phenomenal.
much was it, Rob?
It's usually $79, I think.
Doesn't he have the subscription?
We don't subscribe anymore. We've saved
$79.
Yeah, he's totally out. But here's the thing: is that the
Good
night
boy.
before WrestleMania,
Good boy.
Yeah, he's better than that. The night before WrestleMania, they do the Hall of Fame dinner, and Daniel Bryan was inducted.
Yeah.
This is a great moment. He's starting to talk about what inspires him, and a little kid who was a cancer victim, big wrestling fan that passed away. He was going to dedicate his induction to him, but this is how he started his induction to the World Wrestling at WWE Hall of Fame. It's not really received that well by the crowd.
I sincerely and truly appreciate that, but everything I've done in front of all of you guys, it's fiction. It's not real. If I have inspired any of you, that's great. But when you
Idiots
talk
booing
about
that.
inspiration, I'm talking about something that's very real.
He eventually turned it around and talked about the inspiration.
I
He got
love
from the
that,
kid
and he's
is
a
real.
fabulous human being, and it's true, idiots. It is fake. Come on.
But it's
One of
great
the
when
good
you hear
guys.
all those mooks booing him.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't
I'm dressed like you.
Which, Mike, brings me to my closing. It
dressed
made,
like
made
you.
me think back to 2006 when WWE was doing a Q&A, and this fan stood up and said this.
I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. Thank you so much, Mr. Funk, for saying what needed to be said.
It's still real to me, damn it. That's your Magic Audio Vault. Have a great Monday, everybody.
Buddy, get us out of here. That's right. Another Mike O'Mara show has come and gone. Be sure and join us again for more fun and more thrills at MikeO'MaraShow.com. If you want to correspond with the Mike O'Mara Show with a letter or package, send it to TMOS, Box 2796, Leesburg, Virginia, 20177. I think I had a hurricane during the show.
Oh, no.
To get your message or birthday request into the Wednesday mailbag, email Rob at MikeO'MaraShow.com. We rely on your word of mouth. Tell a friend or family member about TMOS and make sure they get it too. For Rob Spiewak and Oscar Santana, this is Mike O'Mara inviting you to join us again for another episode of the Mike O'Mara Show. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Whoa, wait, don't go. I need to tell you that MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon is perfect for all your online shopping needs. Shop the best way. Shop Amazon. And please go through our website, always open at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.